Mute Maniac here, and we are playing a new game today. This is There Are No Orcs, a PC game on Steam. It's a base building game with some automation. You're basically managing economy while making units to fight a computer that's also doing the same thing. It's fun. It's in pixel. There's tons of characters to pick from. And there's tons of characters to pick from, tons of buildings to pick from. So it's fun. So I'm gonna demo it. I'm not gonna dive in super hard on how it plays and all that, but I'll give you a brief overview. So when you join the game, when you hit start game, you get to pick different heroes that you get to unlock. So the more you play, the more you unlock. As you can see, I have plenty more to still unlock. There is a normal, hard, brutal, and chaos difficulty. You have to play through all the difficulties to unlock them. Each hero has a skill and a trait. So the skill you get to actively use in order to manage the game. The traits will usually essentially just be an active or a passive ability. The heroes also have equipment. The more you play, the more equipment you unlock, and there's a forge, just disassemble, make new random equipment thing built into the game. That's pretty cool. You also have unique buildings. So there are buildings that everyone gets, and then there are unique buildings that only your hero gets. The humans have their own building pool, the demons have their own building pool, and the dwarves have their own building pool. The game sort of plays a little like a card game in a weird way, where you get buildings and you place them down, and then you get 4 random buildings to pick, and you can place one of those down. Everything costs gold and all kinds of stuff. So I'm going to play around and tell you how it works and how it plays, and then I'm going to basically play every one of the characters. We'll do a full Let's Play of There Are No Orcs through the entire thing. I like playing on Brutal because I'm kind of... I know what I'm doing at this point, so and Brutal is fun, and we're going to go against... I guess we'll go against the Demon faction. There's 4 factions. These guys make Demon units. These guys make the human units. These guys have dwarf units. And then there's an elves class, which isn't here yet. So this is like the units that nobody else can build quite yet. So we'll fight against the demons. We are going to play Perlin, opposed to Merlin. She has a Meteor strike ability, and it's a good... this is the starting hero that you get. So the game is on a timer. I can hit pause at any time with spacebar. I can hit play, or I can hit zoom fast. We're going to be sending our units down this little path. They're going to have to fight these towers, and this is our enemy, and the enemy is going to be sending units at our base to kind of destroy it. These plots here are where we can build, and we can build unit. We can upgrade ourselves or create buildings that will get us even more plots or more land to build on. It goes all the way out here, so you can make a pretty big base. There's culture buildings. You can see that they're purple. There's economy buildings, and then there are military buildings. Culture buildings change the game in some way. Economy buildings make you money. Military buildings make units. So our starting gold right here, I have $600. I'm going to start making a military building, and I'm going to hit play. Every time I make a building, you essentially will get, all these will random. So they'll just rotate out. So I'm going to make a Archery Barracks there. And now all of these have become random. So I have to kind of make sure I have economy. Every time this is a production bar. Every building that produces has a production bar. Some buildings get a higher percentage bonus on their production timer. So you have to read everything. A lot of reading. If I don't start building stuff, we're going to lose. So I'm going to do a farmland. This gives us gold every single tick, and a barn. This makes it so economy buildings and cultural buildings get. If anybody who makes money gets to make even more money, essentially. So I'm just going to make sure I have that going. I'm going to do another swordsman. Park is good early for us, but I'm not for this class so much. So I'll do a barn, another barn, farmland, and I really like the. So all of these are special buildings specifically for my Merlin character. So this will pay us back quite a bit. So I'm going to be getting a couple of these, and more farmland. Each one of these farmlands is going to produce money based on it's 10 plus all the bonuses. So if you look at what's going on here, this says grants adjacent economy and culture building. So adjacent is anything either diagonal, horizontal, or vertical from the building. So you can kind of see how good those can be. And there's a lot of different ways you can do economy. I definitely want this. And I'm going to get 2 more of these, and then we're going to wait and do an upgrade. I do have meteors chilling here. I have 3 meteor strikes. My meteor is doing 12 damage only. I just made money by blowing those up. And so every single time my power crystal produces, it'll increase the damage of our meteor by 1. And every single time our tuning crystal produces, it increases the AO area of effect of our meteor by 5%. So we'll eventually want more of those. These are tier 1 military units. Everything, our entire shop is tier 1. So all of this stuff is tier 1. So in order for us to get the access to tier 2 stuff, we need to upgrade. We need to spend 1,000 gold and upgrade. But I'm going to go grab farms, hopefully. Now it's going to cost me gold to rotate. I don't want to do that, so I'm going to wait. Here's a farm. And I'd like to get at least 1 more farm before. There we go. All right, now I'm going to go ahead and level up. And now when I start rotating, I'm going to get level 1 and level 2 buildings. So that's the downside. The only downside to upgrading. But level 2 buildings are totally good. And level tier 3 buildings are better. So I also get more property. And we're going to go ahead and make some spearmen. Spearmen are really good. So to talk about what's going on here, this basically makes a tier 1 sword guy, and the production timer will increase depending on how many more I have. The spearmen will get they will get their production speed timer just keeps going up until it hits 250%, and it doesn't matter where they're located. Now, the Archery Barracks, they want to be near a culture building in order for them to get plus 60. So, there's different rules for different buildings. We're going to pick our first relic. Relics change the rules of the game even further. So I'm going to go Candy Basket, which means that if I get free bonus buildings in the future, I will get more. Kill those damn frogs. We need to give these guys some backup. So we'll do this. And I am okay with that. I'll do it like this. You can move your buildings at any time, which is super good. I'm going to basically start getting I want 3 of these and 3 of these tuning crystals. And I don't mind these. I just want to make my Meteor Strike incredibly strong. By endgame, I'm going to be able to nuke the whole damn field. We definitely want some of these. Kicking out some more units. And we usually don't get this far behind, but we talked a lot. So, and we are playing on one of the harder difficulties. Waiting on money. I do have more meteors, so I'm okay there. And if we do lose a building, it's okay. Good things happen. So I think we might be all right, though. I think we might be okay. Spearmen. And if I can get 1 more spearman, I think I'd be okay. to stabilize. And I'm intentionally not using my economy because I want to buy the next tier. So I'm taking my time. And I don't want any of those. I don't think. I think we could swing one of these. I just want to keep getting bonuses here. So what I'm not seeing is I haven't seen a tuning crystal in a minute. I might have to I might have to get those at tier 3. So I think we're okay. Our spear guys are doing good. I will sell the tier 1 military building for a tier 2. And we're almost ready to buy here, so now these are tier 3 brute units. I gotta definitely do something about those. But the bow and arrow guys are pretty good at taking care of that. So the Spearmen Barracks, we'll definitely keep those. The Spearmen's are there's an upgrade I hope that we get later that should make them rip armor off of people. So probably just gonna not build anything and just get tier 3. Tier 3 has some decent build. We really want to be at the next one even higher, but that's okay. We're gonna get there. And we really will lean heavily on our meteor strikes to reset here. So that's okay. That's what they're there for. We're almost at the next tier upgrade. And it's also why I need these to be producing, because I need to be able to wipe frogs out. Okay, here's our relic. This is great. Archers gain 100 attack per kill, and we get 2 archery barracks. This is also extremely good. So it's actually a hard pick, to be honest with you. Monuments give you additional free plots, but I think I'm going to go for this. This is solid. We also get free archery buildings. I think a bunch of them. And yeah, solid. We'll get rid of these guys here. And get some more spearmen. And we need these. We need that for sure. If this can go down here. Alright, cool. I wonder if we get bonuses on from the barn. Let's find out. I guess not? Question mark? Not sure. So we're gonna get all of our spearmen going, and we're gonna basically pivot right up to 4 if possible. Monastery makes healers. Don't know if I really care about healers too much. Not for this particular hero. There are other heroes that make big units, and healers are great. So I'm okay with what we have. We have a decent economy, and her's cool. The more gold we have, the the faster we're able to make these. So that's really, really good. I want lots of geometry institutes also. There's one right there. Like 3 is pretty good. They make it so that our ranged units have increased damage. So we definitely want that. If I can get 1 more, that would be ideal. Monument is also probably something that we need as well. We're going to start getting free plots of land, which will be helpful for us. 2 of those usually is where it's at. And like things look like we're in a losing position, but with Geometry Institute and the Spearmen Barracks, they're going to be ramping. So the fact that they're ramping up is going to make a big difference. We just kind of survive while that happens. Like, these will start making our archers do a ton of damage. We also just need one that let me wait for these brews to get all piled up here. We need some that also give there's a thing called Fight Club, which gives your melee units HP. We need that as well. So that's the next tier. Let's just help out our friends here. Pop the next tier. And I think we're just gonna start saving cash for the next. By blowing all of our money, we've lowered the rate that we make meteors, so we're just gonna have to chill for a sec. And over time, our archers are gonna do even more and more. We're gonna be able to make more and more spearmen. This relic that we're about to get will probably be super important. And we have this suitcase, so if we lose a building, this suitcase turns into a rabid, insane killer unit that will clear all the enemies for us. We got one of those to lean on. So we're okay. Let's see what the relic does. Oh man, this is actually pretty good. So we could spend $200 to re-roll these. I think I'm going to. This is really good. Archers deal 400% more damage to flying units. Or I can get a Dragon's Nest, a tier 5 Dragon's Nest right now. That's pretty damn good. That is pretty damn good. I think I'm going to do that. Yeah, I think we're going to do that. That would be... The Dragon's Nest is pretty solid. We'll put that here. And the more economy we have in the row, the faster the dragons get made. Dragons have a fireball attack, so it will clear a lot of these little chumpy dudes. And we need to start getting like tier 4 units. So tuning crystal, we definitely need that. So I'm start moving these up. And once we lose a building, it'll reset for us, so I'm not too worried about it. It's just hopefully it's not anything important. Hopefully it's not this. Let's bring that back. Alright, here comes our suitcase. He's going to start chewing on stuff and help us reset. So, from here on out, we are going to be in a pretty good spot. Tavern is really good. We want lots of those. You want Tavern to be next to both units. We want lots of those taverns. And the tavern needs to be here. We need a cultural building for our archers. And I want another tuning crystal. Okay. So probably here. Move this back. Make another town center. There we go. And I might do this. We have plenty of cash, so all right. I don't like any of these. This. Look at this bad boy. The next building you deploy, you get 6 of them. All right, this is gonna solve all our problems. Bam. What do I got? I got one of these. I now have 12 of these. So what just happened? Candy Basket says whenever you get a building gifted to you, double it. We got 12 dragon nests. So that's the kind of shit that you get to do in this game. It's crazy. I have 6 free dragon nests just chilling here, like for free. So we will now just straight win. We are now just going to straight win. And we're going to get another one of these. The bonus for Spearmen no longer have a limit. Okay. So all of these Spearmen barracks that are at 250% will now tick up indefinitely. They have no limit. Oh, here's another. I have some free Spearmen. I'll build those first back here, and I'll probably just sell. We're getting a lot of them because of the candy basket, which is extremely good, as you can see. And yeah, notice how there's like a significant number of dragons shooting fireballs at them. No, you're not allowed to have units. No. So, yeah, that's pretty much how this goes. So the whole game we were being oppressed, and now we pretty much run. This is our town, dude. This is our town. We're gonna get 2 more relics popping out of these once we kill those. So we're just gonna get we're gonna go ahead and upgrade to level 5. Just waiting for money. And from there, we're pretty much solid. So now, optimizing for these dragon's nests mean that they want to be near economy. Sometimes it's just not possible, but the sheer number of them kind of works out. So we destroyed a tower. I don't want any of this, so I'm just going to hide it and wait for money to re-roll it. The re-roll is 800, so we'll just let that happen. By the way, this entire time, our geometry institutes have been making our archers' attack damage even higher. And actually, the dragons count as a ranged unit, I think. Yeah, attack range. Yep. So they are also getting bonuses from the institute. So totally worth it. Yeah, it's absolutely crazy. All right, we can finally re-roll this. I hate this. Don't ever get golden dice. It's not good. I guess we'll just use the rabbit because we have another relic right here. And we'll go ahead and move all these down here. So the economies are all there. And I guess we'll put the other 2 free ones here. And we have 2 relics. I don't really think I need a monastery. I'll just get it to have it. And this is pretty much broken. This makes it so that the stuff in the shops start to become free. So see how this is just dropping down in price? That monument will eventually just be free. So yeah, that's what's happening there. And I think we just win. You know? That's how the game goes. You lose until you just overwhelmingly win. You know, especially in Brutal, that'll happen. Yeah, this is There Are No Orcs. Super fun. All the buildings interact with each other, and this is just Perlin. When you play a different hero, it's a completely different experience. Like their unique buildings kind of make work very, very differently. Whereas in this one, I was building those pylons to have Meteor strike. There's a completely different one, different playstyle for the other ones. But anyway, guys, that's it for this first initial demo. I'm gonna go ahead and play this game with every character and just have fun with it. So if you like this game, get it. $7. I mean, and it's pretty fun. So all right, see you next one.